Hi guys, in this video we are going to review the new updates of Livewire version 4. So let's get started. So you can see inside the documentation they have a drop down over here with the version list, and there is a current version is version 3.x, and recently they have released the version 4.x beta version. So make sure they have not completely done with the 4, but they still adding some new features and testing and all. Okay, so let me go here and review the new features. So first of all, I'm going to the component, and they have changed on the command. They already have a mac colon livewire command, but they don't have a like dot create something like this. Just copy this and let's run in our Laravel project. So let me go to my terminal, hit enter, and you can see that they have created a new component called create.blad.php, but you can see that there is a new emoji they have added. So that means this is the vault file. Okay, so let me go here to my VS Code editor, resource, views, components, and you can see that still that emoji, you can see that, and you can see this is the vault file. That means in the single file component where you can write the PHP and HTML code together. Okay, so you can see that. And now let me go here, and they have given the another option that's called MFC. That means the multiple files. Okay, so you can see that they have created PHP class with the create.php, and they will create the blad file for the HTML template, and they can also create the JS file and test file as well if you want. So let's run this command as well and let's see. And at the end I'm going to add -mfc, hit enter. They are asking that's already there is a component. I will say override it. And now let me go back to my VS Code editor, and you can see that they have created a new folder called create, and inside that folder they have created create.blad file and create.php. so you can write the blad template code separately, and you can write the PHP code separately as well. So that's really good. But what if you're thinking like do you think I can create with the class model? Yes, you can also create like this, like create post test class, and you can create as well. So let me go here inside the app, and you can do with the old method as well. So that means it's not going to remove. You can see they have created a livewire folder. So this is the change they have made. So that means not like they have old function, they have removed it. Okay, so that's already exist. So you can create the separate class and a separate blad file in separate folder as well. Yeah, so this was the component things they have made. Okay, and now let me go back to documentation, and if I click on upgrade guide, and you can see that Livewire 4 is currently in beta, and this is the installation command. So for example, if you are using Livewire 3, then how can you update it? Okay, so let me go to my new projects. So let me clear it and just go back auth 3. Okay, and just clear it and composer run dev, and let me go back to the browser and just run the command, and you can see that I have installed the, let me use the fact filler to create an account, and you can see over here I have just installed the Laravel 12 with starter kit Livewire, but that Livewire is belongs to 3 version, so I'm going to update that version. Okay, so let me just copy this and clear this and hit this command, and it is going to update the new version. You can see that 3.6 into 4.00 beta version. Okay, and they have updated. Let me clear this again. Let me go back, and they have added like after install you need to make sure clear the config and clear the view file. Okay, so hit enter. Let me do this again with the clear command. Let me clear and run it again, the project composer run dev. Okay, and now let me go back over here. Okay, and hit refresh. You can see that it's not going to change anything, but let me go here and go to the settings. You can see that they have say like view app not found, so that means there is an error. So what we have to do the next, let me go to the upgrade file, and they have already written what they have made a change. So you can see that before in v3 they are using the layout called components.layouts.php. So how I will find this? So let me go and publish the file first. Let me go to the new terminal, php artisan livewire, and publish the config file. Okay, let me go to that project code. Okay, and here if I go to the config and go to the livewire.php file, inside that file you can see over here component layout. Currently v4 is using layouts : app, so that means they have upgraded. Before that was using layouts.app. Same way they have also changed for the placeholder. Version 3 they were using the livewire.placeholder, but inside they have changed the key. So there are many changes. You can see that component_location they have also changed to the directly components over here, and component_namespace they have made the layouts. So here we need to change it. So you can see that the component_namespace, that's called directly layout. So let me go to VS Code editor, and here you can see, not here, so just go up, and namespace directly views inside the layout. But let me go to the resource and views. Inside the component there is another folder that's like views. Inside the components there is a layouts folder. So what I need to make a change over here, that's components, like this. Okay, yeah, so make sure the spelling is correct. Yeah, just save it. Okay, and now let me go back over here and hit refresh. You can see that now everything will be work perfectly fine. Okay, so that means you need to change this whenever you are upgrading livewire v3 to v4. Okay, so this was the guides that you need to just take a review for the change and all the things. Next they have a change on routing. So before, inside the v3 you can define the route with the get method, like what we does for Laravel directly dashboard : class, but they have introduced livewire method with the route. So you can define like this way, and also you can directly call the single file component like this way as well. And then you can see that there is a medium level impact changes, and they have changed for wire poll. They have updated some bugs that was before no longer blocks other requests or is blocked by them. So they have improvement with the wire poll, and then also wire model live request now is run in parallel, allowing faster typing and quicker result as well. And then let me go to the next, and method signature changes. So that means if you are using the stream method before, so inside the v3 they have a different argument like to, container, content, and replace. But in v4 they have changed to content as a first argument, second argument is replace, and the third argument is they are going to take the element. Same way you can see that they have changed over here inside the stream method with the two argument like this. And then you can see that they have also changed in the mount method directly with the argument. Before in v3 you just had asking for the 3 argument, but now you can see that they are asking for name, parameter, key, and the slots. They have added a new parameters, and there is some low impact changes. So there is all the deep changes. So you can see that livewire method is for defining JavaScript action has been deprecated. So that means wire.js directly bookmark, that's deprecated. If you want to use that method you have to use .bookmark, and then you need to define the function directly. So this is really good, and it's improving the JS. And same thing, they have also deprecated .js directly. If you want to use $.js, then you need to use $wire.$js like this way. Same, otherwise you can use with this keyword. This keyword, that means the current file object. Okay, and then next, if I go over here, they have also migrated from commit hook to the old commit hook. Okay, they have replaced with that. So you can see some other changes for webhook as well. And let me go down, and the new features inside the v4 that already we discussed about MFC, and I already show you. Now let me go back over here, and they have a change that I like most is you can define the variable and you can use this dot counter plus plus. So that means you can also get directly using this method and $wire dot save, like this way you can use it. So that's really good. And the most important is Iceland component. Iceland allows you to create isolate regions within the component that upgrade immediately, dramatically improving performance without creating separate child components. So this is very good. So they have updated this. And then you can see that we usually use the defer like this way in our v3, but inside the v4 you can also define defer class, so like this way. So that is very good improvement with v4 beta version. And then let me go, and they have also defined the synchronize method action. You can see that wire colon click dot synchronize and log activities. You can define the has a synchronize method like this way. And then let me go here, and they have also given the new method called wire colon sort, that you can do the sorting order and like this way. So you can test it and more if you want. Okay, and now let me go here, and you can see that right in stack. So they have also like some methods added. Yeah, and that's really good. And let me go here, they have also added wire colon ref element reference, easily reference and interact with elements in your templates. So yeah, they have added some more, and you can see that this is also good with the errors like what we are doing with Laravel has the key, and also you can get the first key. So this is really good features they have implemented with Livewire as well. So that's really great. Okay, and here is the intercept magic. So they have improvement. And yeah, that's it. So this was a very common and really great features with v4 Livewire version. And if you don't know like how to use the Livewire from the scratch and all the things, I have already captured the series about Livewire, and from scratch I'm going to show you like 50 videos I have captured, and it's show you the step by step how to use the file upload, form validation, flash messages and everything. So then you can use the v4 as well. So if you like this video guys, then share with your friends, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel for more videos guys. See you in the next video guys.